We go to NewsNation's Robert Sherman, live in Tel Aviv, where Iranian counterstrikes continue to have the city on high alert. Robert, how are you?
Hey there, Chris. Well, first and foremost, glad Connell was able to make it into the region safely, because it is a very dangerous dynamic here throughout the Middle East, not just for U.S. service members around the region, but also for civilians on the ground, especially with what we have seen today. Multiple barrages coming from Iran here fired at Israel, some of them raining down debris across Tel Aviv. There are impacts and there are injuries, at least 6 of them, according to health authorities on the ground. And you have seen some of these scenes of cars being knocked off of the streets, of the crevices that have been created by some of these impacts here. Very serious munitions that Iran has been putting into the air. In terms of what American and Israeli strikes have been looking like, according to the president, they were set to expand, and they have. You're looking at the flames coming from an oil depot. This was the impact site that was earlier that we mentioned before. But going back to the oil depot, you see these massive flames that have been bursting out of that scene there. You have seen strikes that have been on the airport in Tehran. You have seen hits on ballistic missile manufacturing sites. All of these with the goal of knocking out Iran's resources and their capabilities and their ability to threaten civilians and American troops that are here in the region. Those are expected to continue, especially with ballistic missiles being viewed as such a threat. Conversely, you have the second front here to the north in Lebanon, in which Israel has been pounding away at the southern suburbs of Beirut, as well as southern Lebanon itself. Everyone south of the Litani River in Lebanon has been called to evacuate. That is a massive swath of land, home to tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people. We've seen some going out through Syria, some heading north, as you see scenes such as this taking place there. It has become very intense fighting in northern Israel and southern Lebanon, with drones and missiles going back and forth every day. The IDF saying 2 troops there have already been killed, but they intend to push Hezbollah back, as that represents a second front that we have seen that offers Iran and Hezbollah the opportunity to launch simultaneous strikes on Israel, which have tested the Iron Dome defenses to this point, which is why pushing Hezbollah back and knocking out their positions is now viewed as another top priority of the Israeli Defense Forces here. Chris.
Robert Sherman, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.